Many characters. Jonathan Majors been found guilty on 2 of the 4 charges. I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised he got off. I mean that he didn't get off.
I'm gonna tell you why.
The text messages.
His lawyer
Sucks.
His lawyer sucks. He should have fired her after that first shit when she leaked those text messages trying to, oh, that's not what happened. Why would you leak that?
Mm-hmm. Because the thing with the lawyer was them presenting the text messages that I guess they had agreed that they weren't going to present text messages. So they presented them. So it opened up the prosecution to be able to introduce the other text messages.
Mm-hmm. So and this is a conversation I've been having offline. And people are mad. Well, Robert Downey Jr. I want people to understand when Robert Downey Jr. was a bad boy, it was like circa 95, 96. So many years removed from Iron Man. Everybody has a past. So, and y'all tell us all the time not to, and people still be talking that shit about Robert Downey Jr. For me, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. This is like 20 years ago, whatever, right? So stop reintroducing old shit that is not relevant to what happened now. At the end of the day, that nigga put his hands on that girl. We saw it. The video shows you see him shove. Yes, she does chase him down. But the moment that the city of New York said they was not going to try her, or he should have gotten a different lawyer and countersuit and pulled a Johnny Depp. I am not, listen, this is why
he should have just got Johnny Depp lawyer. Like, is Johnny Depp lawyer, he busy? If not, let me throw some extra bread at him to have him come on this case.
People don't understand how imperative it is to have an important attorney that knows the ins and outs. Everybody that watches this show should have an attorney. Just like you have your doctor, you got your dentist, you need a lawyer. Big or small. Because that's how Jonathan Majors did not get off. Because even with all the evidence that we saw against homegirl chasing him down for blocks and hitting him, she's sitting up there laughing. Kiki, because all she really wanted for real was a payday. This got too far. And now you out of money.
And she wanted revenge.
She wanted, but he could have threw some money at her.
But I will say this though, she didn't want the state actually went forward with these charges. She technically said she wanted to drop her.
She did say that because she also knew that she also was not as innocent. And I'm not victim blaming or anything. Both of them was fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
They was both putting their hands on each other. And like I said, they are always, we know how this goes. He should have gotten a different attorney.
Where's the Cochran firm at? Where's the Cochran firm at? They still in business. He should have got one of them Cochran firm cats.
He, like I said, somebody friend who said they would do it for a little or nothing and didn't know the ins and outs. Because the moment that it was the state, oh, y'all doing this? Oh, I'm finna get your ass. Because I'm here because you went through my shit, regardless of us fussing and fighting, running down the block, people. I'm here because you called the cops because I said I wanted to burn.
He called the cops. Well, that's the crazy part.
Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. Wrong case.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it sad that it's like so?
She's like, wrong case.
Okay, so ultimately, yes. And this is a quick sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been wanting to call the cops on my neighbor, my downstairs neighbor, in the middle of the night. And that's why I don't, because I'm like, they gonna be like, oh, unit 4 call. First of all, you're gonna tell what unit it was, so the bitch gonna still be messy. But then 2, y'all gonna come up to this motherfucker And then I'm like, I ain't opening the. And then it's just, I'm like,
just
oh,
makes
wait.
you
Look,
what they be doing? What they be doing if you want to call?
dude, bitches be too fucking loud, slamming doors. You know, my building is older, so it shakes the whole building. It be feeling like tremors in the middle of the night.
Oh, shoot.
And then she be having parties. See, here's the thing. I ain't even gonna rain on your parade when it comes to a party. But anything past 2:00 that is still obnoxiously that loud, I got a problem. Bring that shit to an inside level, because this ain't your house. Like, yes, you pay rent, so yes, it is, but it's not, because you have neighbors. Be considerate. That's all I'm asking. When I had my New Year's Eve party, we had that music after the clock struck midnight and it hit 12:30. All right, niggas start winding down.
Yep.
I don't have no shared walls. I live above the leasing office, so I could really afford to be louder. But I'm just like, let me just be courteous. I'm gonna stop. What I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna match that energy and get a big ass speaker and put it up to the door and start playing loud music. Then, bitch, what you gonna do? But anyway.
But Jonathan Majors, man, he called the cops.
I think he called the cops, and like I said, this is how we got here. Whatever. Take a. This is. I don't want to say that, but I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
You don't have enough black friends, because your black friends, and you should have took a page out of Diddy book and paid them people some money and kept it moving. Because I'm telling you, that weird thing I said that before, where they said, oh, the NYPD was investigating for something, and then all of a sudden the next day it was that was misinformation. That wasn't true.
Man, cut that check.
He cut that check.
Sure enough, cut that check.
Saying. I just, people, I can't believe he got fired. I'm like, depending on his contract clause, what's in there and what not.
It's a morality clause in all Disney stuff.
So and that's what I was saying. I was like, depending on that clause, this is how we got to this.
Yeah, because he had to. He couldn't sell it.
But if he find a good lawyer and give it to that one lady,
I don't. You sound like an appeal. You talking about running an appeal?
He might be, because remember what happened with Johnny Depp. So in that case, it comes out that they both was hustling. They both not innocent people, and they ultimately had to pay him out. And I think I can't remember if they renegotiated and re-signed to do complete Pirates of the Caribbean, but Disney had to give him something.
Yeah, but I mean, we're right.
They probably not, because listen, when that nigga said, "I want you to be like Coretta Scott King
and Michelle Obama," like, Jonathan, he just needed a black girl. If you wanted,
that's what it is. You knew where I was going with it, because ultimately he's just that. He's what happens to that typical corny nigga that like black women, but he think that black girls don't like him based on the one chick that turned him down.
It's 17,
and so he never. I was gonna say 13, but you nicer than me.
I'm saying 17.
So
that first year of college.
Look, that's what this is. Because how you gonna say that to a white woman? That don't even make sense. Like, I want you to be like Dolly Parton, Meryl Streep,
Julia Roberts,
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon. I want you to be like that. It's just a mess.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
Sarandon out about her. She's not on that bullshit. She know right from wrong, and unfortunately, her agent dropped her because of that. That's why I said she's a freedom fighter.
Yeah, but the thing about this, if you look into it, it's two minor charges. Like it's the third and the fourth offense.
Yeah, because so it wasn't. He might be. I'm telling you.
But the messed up part is he might be able to come back. Yeah.
You say what?
But do you think he'll be able to come back from this?
Yeah, he got to go do a few nigga movies and he'll be all right.
He got to go to Tyler Perry.
That's what he got to do. He got to, and I hate to be like that, and I hate that we are like that when it comes to our stuff. But ultimately, I feel like we would open him with welcoming arms. Like his booking fee has went down.
Yeah. I mean, then his agent already dropped him.
They already dropped him. Listen, at this point, somebody just gotta call you. You ain't gotta pay no agent fee. They ain't gotta get a percentage of it. You need a new lawyer because don't give that bitch nothing.
And what's so messed up even more, Dom, it's this movie called Magazine Dreams I keep hearing about that he's in. They said that movie could win, should they haven't released it yet because of all this drama, but they said it could win the Oscar. Like this is that good, and he's that good in it. And it sucks for his first-time director too. It's a first-time director too, which sucks for that person. It's Elijah Hawk, Elijah Bynum. It sucks, man. Like, because if you read the concept of it, it's follows an aspiring.
Is that the one with the girl Taylor Page?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all keep trying to make her happen like Fetch, and I don't like that.
You said they be trying to do what now?
They try to make her happen like Fetch, and I don't like that.
What do you mean?
I don't think that this is my opinion. I don't think that she's the greatest actress. I would love for her. I think she's a beautiful girl. I think that she needs.
They're trying to push her down our throat a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like she needs a few acting classes because it doesn't come across to me as believable in anything that I've seen her act in.
So you seen Zola? Like you saw Zola?
I turned it off, and I'm so pissed because when I tell you I was so invested in Twitter that thread.
No, that's the best moment in Twitter history. I don't care nobody say. I sat there and read that like a book.
We all did. And I feel like they low-key shortchanged the actual girl in real life. I felt like they should have tried to have her as audition.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they need to have her.
Because when you look at her, like seeing how she looks versus Homegirl, they should have tried it.
She was bad.
That's what they did with O'Shea when it came to Ice Cube. They should have allowed her to audition.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a good movie, man. And Jonathan Majors is not. I mean, this is messed up for his first-time director. It's just a whole thing, man. I mean, he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board, and like you said, he might have to jump on.
He gotta apologize. I know a nigga not sorry, but he gotta apologize. Let's start let's start that rebranding. Like, let's go on that trail of apologizing. Let's start.
And he needs to go volunteer to a woman's domestic shelter as well. I'm telling, like, if I'm his PR person,
don't be mad at us because we tell, like, it is the truth.
Look, if y'all ever see me going to volunteer somewhere like that, y'all know I'm finna be jammed up. Like, why is Daryl? Because I got jammed up. All right. I'm in hot water.
I don't know. Like, like, we already knew that he was guilty. And like I said, the thing that hurt him the most, unlike the Johnny Depp thing, of course it was like Amber Heard's friends saying their version, but it wasn't like random people for real coming out talking shit about him and his rep.
Yep.
That's the other thing that hurt Jonathan Majors. is
Is that
that
that stuff that came out before the trial? So basically, it tainted the
yeah,
jury already. Basically,
yeah, like, oh, he was like this when we went to Yale. Oh, he said this when he's not the easiest actor to work with. But I'm like, a lot of these people are not.
right? And that's the only thing that sucks because there's not a crime being an asshole.
Yeah, it's no crime. And we also know how, like, especially because thespians, like, he's a trained thespian. Their whole mind is just somewhere else.
Yeah,
It's somewhere
and
else.
have to be half crazy because they literally turn into that character for that time period. And some people never get off of. I forgot what actor it was. I mean,
Heath
everybody always
Ledger.
talks about Tupac with Bishop,
Heath Ledger.
obviously with the juice.
Heath Ledger.
That's it. Yes, Heath Ledger. And then Denzel said he had to go do some stuff after he did Alonzo in Training Day. He said like he had to like his wife was like, yo, pump your brakes. Like, you talking real reckless.
Oh, Pauletta.
Yeah, Pauletta was like, he said he had to go like,
you're the bomb. You're the
yeah,
bomb,
he had to
sis.
go off. He said like for like a week or two and like be on his own and like decompress because he was so much in Alonzo.
A lot of people say that about, like heavier characters that they have to play. Because because even Michael B kind of said something about Killmonger, even though it wasn't like too much, but he wasn't used to that type of.
And what you call it too? When he did Fruitvale, he said Fruitvale that messed him up for a minute too.
Yeah, and I can see that because that being a true story.
Hey man, that movie was. Hey man, I cried in that Joker.
Oh,
I ain't going front because it was just.
I didn't finish it because I knew what was. It was certain things. It's like when you know what's coming. I just sometimes the anxiety and it stresses you out because no matter what, the ending is never going to change. Like that is the. Listen, fuck Selena. I don't laugh at me, but knowing because you want to laugh, I see smirk.
I'm not gonna laugh.
Listen, and my coworker today for Christmas, she gave me a really cool Selena shirt, and I was like, fucking Yolanda Saldivar, but it's never gonna change. Like, and one time I remember watching Selena at school, and I just boo-hooed. I was like, fuck, and my friend was like, well, it's because I'm out. I said, no, it's just Selena. It's really dope, and it's just never gonna change. No matter how many times I watch this movie, she ain't coming back.
Right, and every time you be like, don't trust that lady. You keep saying,
and she gonna trust the hoe.
Man, Jonathan Majors, he can make a comeback.
Hey y'all, if y'all like this clip from Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with everybody. And be sure to check out more clips on our playlist right here on the right corner, right there. Click that.